Well, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another daily devotion here from Woodlawn Christian Church. And I'm Pastor Roy here at Woodlawn. I do apologize. I am a little more scruffy than normal, if that's even possible, because I had a busy day today. Wasn't able to get this devotion recorded during my normal workday. And so I've come back after my workout. I had to do a quick workout because I have more to do yet tonight, even after this. So I did a quick workout, came back in my office to record this for you after hours. It's dark outside now, and been dark for a while. We are going to be talking about Matthew. We're in chapter 9. We're going to talk about verses 14 to 17. And this one is for Tuesday, recorded for Tuesday, April 5th of 2022. So all of that leads up to the question about fasting. Then the disciples of John came to him, saying, "Why do we and the Pharisees fast often, but your disciples do not fast?" And Jesus said to them, "The wedding guests cannot mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them, can they? The days will come when the bridegroom is taken away from them, and then they will fast. No one sews a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old cloak, for the patch pulls away from the cloak, and a worse tear is made. Neither is new wine put into an old wineskin. Otherwise, the skins burst, and the wine is spilled, and the skins are destroyed. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and so both are preserved." Okay, Jesus, this is John the Baptist's disciples coming to Jesus and asking him all of this. John's still with us. He's in prison, but he's not been killed yet. And Jesus says, well, why would they mourn when I'm here? I'm the bridegroom. I'm the Messiah. They're not going to mourn while I'm here. The time is coming, and he's predicting his death there, and then they will be taken away from him, and then they will fast. But right now, they're not fasting because I'm here. They need to be keeping their strength up, for one thing, to learn. They got to be soaking up as much as they can at the feet of Jesus. We just talked about Mary and Martha at the house of Lazarus, and Mary and Martha on Sunday yesterday, and Mary is at the feet of Jesus, soaking up as much as she can as well. She's actually washing his feet too, but she's listening and learning, and this is what they need to do. They're not fasting; they're learning. So this is a time to consume as much as we can, in more ways than one. And he goes from there talking about this thing about unshrunken cloth, an old cloak. Well, if you had new fabric on an old cloak that was shrunken, they didn't have pre-shrunken fabrics in those days. If you put that unshrunken cloth onto a pre-shrunken cloak, and then you were to wash them together, the patch would shrink and the cloak would not, because it's already shrunk, and it would pull away. It just rip through the threads, and that'd be a problem. So it wouldn't work. Can't do it. Bad idea. So don't be doing that. And neither the same thing with the wine skins that have already been used once, and they've expanded as the juice has fermented and filled the skins up. Then they've stretched a wee bit, but then they've gotten stretched as much as they can, and they've probably gotten a little dried as the wine's been sitting in them and aging, and before it's consumed. If you refilled them with new juice that had not yet fermented and let off to develop the carbon dioxide inside there, that's going to cause the skins to stretch. If you were to put that in there, those have already stretched as much as they're going to stretch, and they're just going to bust, and your wine's going to be spilled here, and you're going to have a mess, so to say. Jesus came to fulfill the law. He didn't fit into the old way of being. Judaism as it was had to change. It wasn't going to stay the same. So to sew this new way of being Jewish onto the old way of being Jewish, it wasn't going to work. It's going to pull away. So we've started a new thing. Oftentimes we talk about Jesus didn't come to create Christianity. He came to modify or to purify or whatever, to fulfill Judaism, but he really did. It's a new thing. It's a new wedding. It's a bridegroom. He's come. It's a new wedding, and the same thing with the wine. If you poured Jesus into the old wineskins of Judaism, it wasn't going to work. So we've got a new thing. We started a new thing with Jesus, and it really comes to pass. You can be a Jew for Jesus, but you're not just a Jew any longer. You are more than that. You are following the Messiah, and that's a new way of being, and it's a new day. It's a new following a new bridegroom. You're not just walking in the law. You're walking in faith in Christ Jesus. The law no longer is the thing that it brings you to grace, so to say, or brings you to God. It's Jesus. It's the only way, the one true way to God. So I think that's all I've got for you tonight. I apologize. I'm still a little bit off from last week. I'm still not quite caught up on my rest from the being at the Prairie Pastors conference and my sinuses and all of that. So I do apologize for that. But tomorrow we're going to talk about a girl restored to life and a woman healed. So have a blessed day, and please, please, please be a blessing to someone today. We'll see you tomorrow. God bless. Bye-bye.